Genetics play a part in migraine disease. Let's remind ourselves about how the nervous system works. If we look at what we think of as a nerve, we see how it is made up of a bundle of similar neurons. Each individual neuron has a cell body with long extensions. When specialized sensors are stimulated, an electrical message starts on its way to the brain. But it is actually the flow of the charged sodium ions into the cell through ion channels, followed by the passing of potassium through separate ion channels out of the cell, that generates the electrical signal. An electrical wave then moves rapidly towards the brain. At some point, each neuron reaches its limit, and the signal must be transferred to the next set of neurons. Here, calcium channels open and secondarily cause the release of chemicals called neurotransmitters into the synapses, where receptors on the adjacent neurons must detect the neurotransmitters and regenerate the electrical signal. It is during this complex process that mistakes can be made. Think of a genetic defect as a mixed-up message about how the cell is to make things. For example, one of the known genetic defects of migraine is one where the cell is instructed to produce a protein that cannot fold into its normal, three-dimensional shape. When positioned in the cell membrane and an electric signal comes along, the defective protein may open up and let calcium ions into the cell, but it might not be able to snap back into a fully closed position, allowing too much of the electrically charged calcium into the neuron. In this case, the neuron would keep releasing neurotransmitters, and the next cell would generate an exaggerated response. The consequence is that the neuron has overreacted to a stimulus. This is not just theoretical. There are known genetic defects of ion channels in families who suffer from migraine. Additionally, research has revealed genetic mistakes affecting how neurotransmitters are made, released, and inactivated. Therefore, each individual inherits a mixture of genetic errors. This may partly explain the broad spectrum of migraine symptoms and how, between individuals, migraine might affect a lot of different parts of the nervous system, not just the pain pathways.